In this video, I want to show you how to use the AI portrait cutout. So this is essentially removing the video background using Filmora's AI. So let's go ahead and get started here. All right, as you can see, I have Filmora open, and this is going to be the welcome page that you are going to see when you open Filmora. Now, one of the things I like about this, it has quick access to tools and features that you can use in Filmora. So we're going to be opening the AI portrait cutout from this section here, right? So as you can see here, we have it over here towards the end. You can see it says AI portrait cutout. Go ahead and click on that, and what it's going to do here is that it's going to ask you to pick a video. Let's go ahead and pick a video here. I'm going to use a different video. Okay, so let's go ahead and pick a video here. Pick this video over here. All right, so this is going to ask you, I'm going to go ahead and just do a match to media. Okay, now once this starts, you are going to see a processing bar here. So depending on how long your video is, it's going to take a while. So I'm going to go ahead and cut this video here because I don't want, it cut out to some of these things here. I just want to use the beginning part. So I'm going to cut that and I'm going to delete the rest of this video. I'm going to go back here, click on it. So if you want to go back to the smart cutout area, go ahead and double click on it. As you can see, it's processing here a lot faster than it was before. Okay, I'll give it a second and it's completed. Okay, now we're going to see that the background has been removed from this video here, right? So now let's say that you accidentally, let's say, close this. You want to access it again because I know it happens. You want to double click on the video and you want to make sure that this top menu here is under video, and underneath it you want to go over to AI tools and you're going to find AI portrait cutout, right? So as you can see here, I'm going to play this video. I want to show you the cloud storage integration that is in Filmora Fort. So you can see that there's no background here. We can compare this with the original video. Let me go ahead and put the original video over here. You can see that the original video looked like this over here, and this is our cutout video. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and delete the original. I'm gonna double click again so I can show you some of the things you could do here. All right, so here, as you can see, we have a menu here. So if you click this drop down here, you're gonna see that there's two options: the advanced cutout mode, which is gonna be the best that I would hope you do, but it does take more to process. So if you have a video that's like a bigger and longer video, it's gonna take a while to process and cut out everything. You also have a quick cutout mode, which is essentially a lot faster, but it's not always going to be accurate. It's not, you might have to try it a couple times, and you kind of like want to make sure that you have a solid background. So it's faster, but you're not going to get the best quality. So I always advise you to use the advanced cutout. Even though it takes a while, you are going to have a better result. Okay, now on the bottom here, you are going to have, or next you're going to have some options as to what you want this to look like. So you can see right now we're on none. It's just going to show the original video. That is original video cut out, right? Now, if I try to select these options here, as you can see, we have one that says neon border. So if I click that, it's going to add a neon border here, right? So if you can see that if you're trying to do some type of effect like this, you can go ahead and do this like for music videos or things like of that nature, right? You also have another one here, which is essentially a white border here, right? So what you could do with these, for each one of these, they have their own properties that you can adjust. Okay, so as I'm clicking through these, let's go to the first one. If I scroll down a little bit, you can see that you have the ability to kind of like adjust the size of this, right? If you want to enhance it a little more, a little less. You also have the opacity. How visible is it, right? So if you want to increase the opacity. For this one, you can actually change the color as well. So if you wanted to make this blue or something like that, there you go. That's what it looks like. Now, same thing for this one here. This one has different options, but you can different settings that you can tweak here. So you can change the size. You can add a blur to that border. You can change the opacity if you want it to be barely visible. You're gonna be able to do that. Okay. And you can also change the color here. As you can see, there's some type of gradient that you can do here. So I want to do, let's say, from green and then to let's say yellow. You can see that over here, right? So if I increase the size here and be able to see that, you can also change the edge thickness, how thick you want it to be, how you want it to fit in here, right? And do you want to feather out the edges so they're a lot smoother and not as sharp. You can do that as well. Okay, so all of these are going to have different options. Some of these are premium effects that you can use. So if I click on this, going to download, you're going to see that this one has its own settings here. If I click this first one here, its own settings here. So with these, you kind of like want to tweak these out to see, if you find something that you like, right? Because each one of these is going to have different options. Okay, so once you finish adding your effects here, just go ahead and hit okay, and there you go. Now you have your cutout video, right? If you edit the effects, you're gonna see them here. If you want to remove this video, I want to show you the cloud. If you want to remove this, just double click on the video, go to AI tools. I'm gonna go ahead and hit none. Now you just have a plain old cutout video, right? There you go. That is pretty much it for this lesson. I'll see you guys on the next one.